How you doing? Welcome to Cooking While Drunk. Sipping on a little spritzer that my wife made. Chardonnay, rosemary, simple syrup, ice, and soda water. That's pretty good. What are we making today? I have a jar of grape leaves. What do you think we're going to make? We're going to make dolmas. This is going to be a near Turkish recipe. Instead of using some type of mincemeat, we're going to do vegetarian, but I am going to use chicken stock because chicken stock has a lot of flavor. So first thing we have half a medium onion, finely diced. We have some parsley, some basil, garlic, and 1.5 cups of regular long grain rice, uncooked, unrinsed. And we have 8 cups of chicken stock. I am using the O Organics, which is a Safeway brand. It's the low sodium chicken broth. So because it is low sodium, we're probably going to have to add a little pinch of salt as we're cooking. Alright, so let's get started. In our saucepan, heat up a bit of olive oil. Normally I don't cook with olive oil, but that's what the recipe calls for. Put that aside. And as that heats up, let me grab everything else that I need. There we go. And of course, I always forget my stirring spoon. There we go. Get a little bit of a shimmer now. It is olive oil. Olive oil does burn. I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit. Onion. Just going to sweat it out. So that's why you don't hear the sizzle. I'm going to add my herbage. And I'm going to do the garlic in a couple of minutes. So I'm going to let this sweat out for a few minutes. Just until the onions turn a little translucent. And then I'm going to add the garlic because I don't want the garlic to burn. So, alright, this will take about 3 or 4 minutes and we'll be right back. Garlic's going in. Now, of course, garlic only takes a minute or two. I forgot to mention the herbs that I'm using are dried herbs, but they are herbs from our garden. That's why the parsley looks bright green still. So now I'm going to add the 1.5 cups of rice. Get that toss. This is going to take about 2 minutes. And then we're going to add 4 cups of chicken stock. And after we do that, we're going to bring it to a boil, then bring it down to a simmer. We're going to cover and we're going to cook the rice so it's almost done. Alright, so see you in a few minutes. Oh, somebody poured me a big serving of sake. Alright, welcome back. Thank you for watching Cooking While Drunk. I am your drunk. I hope I'm your favorite drunk. Now the rice is nice and toasted. We're going to add 4 cups of chicken stock. How do you make it pour faster? Make air vents.
Get your anger out.
Legally.
Yes. It's the only thing you can stab
So this is 4 cups of low sodium chicken broth. We're going to bring this up to a boil. Hey, don't forget, hit like and subscribe. You'll find us on YouTube,
TikTok,
Instagram, Facebook, and Arts and Crafts.
And Arts and Crafts, yes.
You'll find me on Arts and Crafts?
Yep. If you come to our house and find me today, maybe this evening, I don't know.
Okay, I don't want a bunch of strangers coming to our house.
I'm just kidding.
Not on the day before NASCAR.
Well,
We got NASCAR
I'm making
tomorrow.
nails for my doll.
Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to let this come to a boil. We're going to crank it down to a simmer, and you're going to cover it, and you're going to cook it just like you're cooking rice. We're gonna do it for about 10 to 15 minutes. We don't want the rice to be completely cooked just yet.
I know we say this all the time, but I really wish you guys could be here to smell this.
Bruh.
Or can smell it through the camera. I just don't.
Scratch the screen.
Yeah, the
Don't scratch your screen. Unless I own a company that does screen repair, then yeah. Cheers. So we're gonna let it simmer now for about 10-15 minutes. I'll check it at 10. If it dries out, you can add a little more water. You can add a little more chicken stock. I'll probably just add a little water. And then we're gonna take off the lid and we're gonna continue from there. See you in about 10 to 15 minutes. Welcome back. So while the rice is cooking, I used the jarred grape leaves. You can find them at the grocery store. I got these from Safeway. What I'm doing now, I just rinsed them, and now I'm just kind of patting them dry, separating the leaves out. And I'm putting them down with the vein side up. You see how, you know, the leaves have a shiny smooth side and then they have the vein side. Vein side up, because that's the side we're going to put the filling in. Next, we're going to take our lemon juice. Add lemon juice to the rice. Give it a stir. Annika said, wow, something smells good. We're going to cook this with the lid off, same temperature, just to get some of that excess moisture out. This will probably take another 5 to 6 minutes. And in the meantime, we will have a sip and see you in a few minutes. Welcome back. I'm tired. I'm about to give up. As you can tell, I've been rolling. Let's see if we can get a picture perfect one. All right, so we lay out the grape leaf. Do about a tablespoon or so of the rice right here by the stem, where the stem was. This one has an odd shape, so I'll take some of the rice out. Fold it over, from the base up, kind of roll, and then you tuck everything inwards. Tuck and roll.
And I'll get a shot much closer so that way you guys can get a better view.
There we go. Let's get this one. This is a nice big one. Fold in the wings. And as you roll, you want to tuck in the sides. Kind of like when you're rolling a sleeping bag, you know, you got to tuck it in as you roll. Or that pesky air mattress. Remember that one?
Mm-hmm.
One that we had to roll. Not the new one we have to fold, but and then kind of roll it on it. Put a little pressure, keep it a little tight. And there you go. Put them seam side down. So while I finish this up, you guys go ahead and have a sip. Have one for me. Cheers. Oh look, I've got rice on my hands and I've got rice in my glass. Sake sake. Alright, so we're going to finish these up. I've got about a dozen or more to go. And we're going to move on to the next set. See you in a bit.
Oh, we forgot to do a cheers.
Cheers, welcome back. Cheers. Cheers.
I don't fall for those tricks anymore.
Now we got them all in one layer. Gonna drizzle a little bit of, there's a big giant lemon. Let's see if I can squeeze it in. There we go. Squeeze some lemon juice. Come on, there we go. Drizzle some olive oil. I'm tempted to put a pinch of salt, but
I think we hold off on it, yeah.
So now we're gonna put this on the stove.
Only because I tested the rice, tasted the rice, and I felt like it was seasoned to perfection.
At first it wasn't.
Right.
And then I added a dash. So I added, as I was putting the rice in the bowl, and I was like, oh, that's hot. Let me taste it. So I tasted. I'm like, oh, it tastes bland for some reason. Couldn't taste it. I don't know if I didn't let the all the liquid cook out, but as it evaporated, I took a big pinch of kosher salt, mixed it up, poured it into the bowl, and all of a sudden there was full of flavor. Mm-hmm. Right, so now we have 4 more cups of chicken stock. We're gonna put over.
And in your defense, you did say since the chicken stock is low sodium, you would have to add in some more flavor.
That's enough to cover.
So.
There we go. Now, I'm going to cover this, and we're going to let it simmer. We don't want it to boil. So I'm going to let it come up to heat first, and then I will crank it down. So as it heats up, I'm going to crank it down to low. We're going to cover, and we're going to let it cook for about an hour. All right? So we let this come up to temperature. As soon as it starts to boil, immediately crank it down to just a bare simmer. And then we'll be back in about an hour. And in the meantime, cheers. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. And notice, I don't say TikTok anymore. Alright, cheers. Have a good sip. Cheers. Welcome back.
Ow.
A couple things occurred while... Oh, cheers. Thank you. While these were cooking. So they cooked for about an hour, for about 30 minutes, just to, cool down in the pan. Take them out. We're going to hit them with a little bit of lemon juice. And we're going to drizzle with a little more of olive oil. So, cool. As you can see, I really didn't do that well of a rolling job because they did expand, because the rice does expand for a little bit, and they kind of like opened up a little bit, so they are a little loose. But you know what? I bet you by the time they cool down and refrigerate them, they'll probably bind right up. But the big ones that I did that stayed more intact came out delicious. So, thanks again for watching. Thanks for watching Cooking While Drunk. Hope you like and subscribe. Follow us on
Instagram,
everything.
YouTube,
YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
And are you surprised that he doesn't say TikTok again?
Just as a first run, I have an idea how to do it next time. And my camera lady / wife committed that if I make the rice and do all the prep work, she'll roll all the donuts.
I'll clean the leaves and do...
I can clean the leaves, then you can... The hard part was the rolling. That's what was the most time consuming. That and cooking them for an hour. But cheers. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you liked. Let you know what you didn't like. If you've made these in the past, let me know your version because I would really like to expand on this. Alright, cheers. Thanks for watching Cooking While Drunk. You guys have a good night.
Don't forget to peace out, baby.